Everything is here in today's Arshi-Verse news. So as always, if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you watch the video till the end. Let's start with the projects and movies released this week. First up, F1, the movie. Yes, I've watched this one myself. And honestly, I really liked it. But it's not just me. Everyone seems to be really enjoying this movie. According to Rotten Tomatoes, as of when I'm making this video, critics have given it an 83% score, and audiences have rated it 97%. So clearly, everyone's loving it. If you've seen F1, do share your opinion in the comments. Next up is Megan 2.0, the sequel to Megan. I personally haven't seen it because it got a very limited release. None of the theaters near me were showing it. But going by Rotten Tomatoes, critics and audiences are completely divided. Critics didn't like it much and gave it a 57%, while audiences enjoyed it more and rated it 84%. Also, Squid Game Season 3 is out, and this is the final season. That's right, it's officially the end of Squid Game. No more seasons after this. According to Rotten Tomatoes, critics are loving it with an 83% rating, but audiences have given it just 50%. Personally, I've only had time to watch 2 episodes so far, and I found them pretty good. But yeah, I'll reserve my full opinion until I finish the whole season. If you've watched it, let me know in the comments whether you liked Season 3 or not. Moving on, Marvel Studios dropped the first 3 episodes of the Iron Heart series this week. The next 3 will release next week, so basically, the full season will be available publicly within just 8 days. I've watched the first 3 episodes. I didn't do a breakdown because I personally didn't enjoy the show that much, and I prefer talking about things I genuinely like. But once all episodes are out, I'll definitely cover it. Now, regarding Rotten Tomatoes, the show got mixed reactions. Critics gave it 73%, and audiences gave it only 60%. Also, just to clarify, this show was initially review bombed, meaning it got a lot of fake negative reviews before release, but Rotten Tomatoes has removed those fake reviews. Even then, the audience score stayed at 60%. If you're watching the show, tell me how you feel about it in the comments. Now here's a still image released while promoting this show, and rumors say that a major cameo might appear in upcoming episodes. I've been saying this for a while now, and I still think the cameo might be Mephisto. Let's now talk about the new Thor. Not a new actor, but Chris Hemsworth's new look in Avengers: Doomsday. A strong source claims that Thor will get a new suit and armor for this movie. The idea is to make it more comic accurate and highlight his muscles. And just after this report, some gym pics of Chris Hemsworth surfaced, showing him absolutely jacked. Probably the most muscular we've ever seen him as Thor. Speaking of Thor, there's another strong rumor saying that besides Doomsday, a separate solo project focused on Thor is in development, currently going by the working title Thor: Quest. Now let's move on to our favorite segment, some quick but major updates. First up, the biggest one, the Batman Part 2 is now officially confirmed. Last week I gave you an update, and now finally there's real progress. Director Matt Reeves officially shared a photo confirming that the script is finalized and now pre-production and filming will begin. Next, some news from Sony's Spider-Man universe, the one that doesn't really have Spider-Man. All the live-action projects from that universe have been put on hold. Yep, no active development on anything right now, which honestly isn't surprising. I even made a dedicated video on why this universe is failing. There was supposed to be a project focused on Null after Venom: The Last Dance. But since Last Dance didn't generate expected profit, that project's also been canceled. Moving to Daredevil: Born Again, Season 2 is currently filming. The update is that filming will be done in a couple of weeks. Then they'll shift focus to post-production. And exactly 2 weeks after that, The Punisher's special presentation will start filming. So basically, it's all being filmed in a continuous flow. Punisher will first appear in Daredevil: Born Again Season 2, then in his own special, and later in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. If you're a Tobey Maguire fan, here's some good news. Spider-Man 2, Extended Cut, is getting a theatrical release on September 27th. No confirmation yet about an Indian release, but it is officially happening in the US. If there are new scenes or added content in the extended version, I'll update you when that's confirmed. From the set of Doomsday, a new photo has emerged showing Shang-Chi's actor along with James Marsden, Cyclops. Both will appear in Doomsday, and it looks like they might even be part of a team. Now let's talk about Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther. In a recent interview, he confirmed that he's currently working on Black Panther 3. And since we're talking about Black Panther, let's also touch on Blade. The project has been on hold for a while. Last week we heard that it was back in development. When Mahershala Ali was asked about it, he said he has no idea what Marvel is doing with the character right now, but whenever they call him, he's ready to shoot. As expected, there's still no official update on Blade. Now, a strong rumor suggests that Marvel Studios is still working on the Champions series, which was originally going to be called Young Avengers. Later, the name was changed to Champions. Personally, I think this project needs to happen, whether it's a show or movie, so they can set things up properly. And then in Doomsday, Doctor Doom can kill all the characters in one go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. For all the James Bond fans out there, here's a huge update. Denis Villeneuve, director of Dune, has officially been signed to direct the next James Bond movie. As of now, we don't know who'll be playing Bond, but a few names have surfaced. Jacob Elordi, Tom Holland, and Harris Dickinson are reportedly being considered. Personally, I feel Tom Holland doesn't really fit the Bond character. But what do you think? Share in the comments. Now, Avatar, The Last Airbender, Fire and Ash has a new still image released. And in the MCU, there's a report that Aubrey Plaza's character Lady Death may reappear in future projects. Also, a small update about Vision Quest. The series will have a total of 8 episodes, and the main villain will be an AI called Castor. Now here's a little report about the MCU's future. After Secret Wars, the MCU will be divided into 3 parts. One will focus on cosmic elements, the second on mutants, and the third on supernatural elements. Together, these 3 will shape the next major saga of the MCU. That wraps up the small but major updates. Let's move to the Fantastic Four, where first of all, a new trailer was released this week. I'm guessing you've already seen it. Along with that, an official poster was also dropped. Some more news came out, which may not be as exciting. A few weeks ago, I told you that the initial test screening for this movie got an average response. Some people liked it, some didn't. Most liked Galactus. But there were a few elements that didn't sit well. Back then, the movie's runtime was 2 hours and 10 minutes. Now, after some changes, reports say the new runtime is 1 hour and 55 minutes. Also, John Malkovich's character was originally going to be in the movie. You even saw him briefly in the first trailer, but now, he won't be in it anymore. That's why he hasn't been shown in any recent trailers. Let's see if the changes improve the movie or not. Only time will tell. Finally, let's focus on the upcoming Superman movie. First of all, some new official posters have been released, which I'm showing on the screen. Alongside that, we also got a new look at Ultraman. His suit looks totally damaged. Promotion for the Superman movie is in full swing right now. It's already had early premieres, so yes, some people have already seen the movie. But since the embargo is still active, those people can't share their thoughts yet. That's why we haven't seen detailed reactions so far. However, the early buzz seems pretty positive. The embargo lifts on July 7th. So from that day, you'll start seeing official reviews, and we'll finally know if it's good or bad. Also, expect a lot of spoilers to pop up on the internet after that. So be careful if you want to enjoy the movie spoiler-free. So yeah, those were all the updates for this week. Hope you're fully updated now. If you are, don't forget to like the video, share it, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe.